Beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Hawaii's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean,
breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd knows when to bring it. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season or the first part of the season? Now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the run.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Texas's offense taking the wheel for a chance. We have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not...
You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. A quick pass to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Grab near the marker is key. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof. You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors line it up with a first and goal. Direct snap. And he gets it back to the 40. line and no farther.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The Longhorns want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds his man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. To throw, it's O'Connell. They'll run the screen. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
That's caught. It's key. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've really got this offense humming just first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's O'Connell. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fears the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Price. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown Longhorn.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dances away to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Key. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Key. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's O'Connell. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Willingham. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's O'Connell. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the catch. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Pryor. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Key. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first on 2nd down here. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Got a man. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Warriors! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's O'Connell. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Going right to work up top. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line them up in different places and even throw them the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Got his man on the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Texas offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The play action fake. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get...
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looking to throw, it's O'Connell. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think Jesse...
Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's O'Connell. Working that left side now. Goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Timeout called by the defense, 23 seconds left on the clock. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally. And they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Breaks into the open. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the... And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this